I'm not that strange. But you know, it's actually funny you say that, because if you think I'm strange, you should check out the guys in our next sport. They are like full-sized, full-grown human beings. They climb onto these like tiny little baby bikes and they race them.
My feet, it sounds whack, no? But let's check it out anyway.
Pocket bikes, also sometimes called mini-motos, are essentially miniature-sized motorcycles that mimic the detail, proportion, and mechanical build of regular-sized motorcycles. The pocket bike trend is growing fast due to their complex size, impressive speed, and increasing affordability.
I really like riding pocket bikes because it's interesting and it's a very nice sport.
It's fun to ride and it's interesting.
Pocket bikes can be used for both recreation and competition. While many owners race their pocket bikes at competitions and go-kart tracks, others simply enjoy riding their pocket bikes for fun in open areas.
A lot of us get together and decide that we're going to have a race on a certain day. We check the track out first to make sure that it's safe and it's clean, ready for use. We then send out SMSs and emails to the various participants. And on race day, we basically get here very early, put out the markers for the track, brief them that it's just for fun. It's not a do or die situation if you don't win. And that's how the race day goes. And we basically then let everybody have a lot of fun in a controlled environment.
Pocket bike racing, which is very popular in Europe and Japan, recently found its way to the US and South Africa. It is being met with great enthusiasm. In addition to offering astounding racing performances, pocket bikes are popular due to their unexpected combination of power and compact size.
I've just been around the track at 30 k's an hour, and it's really revitalising and a wonderful, great sport.
I ride a superbike as well. If you compare superbike riding to one of these bikes, it's much more twitchy, much more exciting. It's more in a riding style, and especially for little guys, teaching them how to ride these little bikes. When you take all the stuff that you learn from here, it's actually very easier to ride normal bikes as well. But this is much more exciting, and it's much more technical than you would get on most other bike riding.
There are different makes of pocket bikes, but all follow strict specs to legally belong to the category. All have a two-stroke engine and need a fuel-to-oil ratio of 25:1 or 50:1.
Okay, mini-motor racing comes in a couple of different categories. Starting off with your cheaper entry-level bikes, which come from China. They range at about 3,000 Rand. Going on to your more expensive bikes, like your Italian bikes and your Czechoslovakian bikes, they range from about 15 grand upwards. The entry-level bikes usually start off with about 37 cc's, ranging to about 40 upwards.
There isn't another racing discipline around which sees drivers as close to the ground around the bends as on pocket bikes. But the drivers seem unfazed about this proximity to a very real danger because of their safety gear.
Mini-motor protection gear. Racing boots with toe and proper ankle support. Knee sliders for supporting cornering and to pick up the motorcycle and protect your knees against damage. Elbow sliders, Kevlar protected for protection in coming off in corners. We then have gloves to protect your hands from accidents. We then have helmets, .5 or better equivalent helmets to protect you again when you fall.
And of course, their biggest attraction is their portability. You won't need to rely on trucks or trailers to transport your racing vehicle. All you have to do is place it on the back seat or in the boot.
Even though these bikes are so small, it's not easy to ride. But once you get a hang of it, it's easy to ride, and you will feel it's the same feeling as riding a big bike.
Hi, Caitlin. Now that looks like